Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And of course, good morning, mini Motorways. Let's go to Manila for today's daily challenge, where we will have one of everything and no destinations become circles. Yikes! I'm going to go ahead and call this one a yikes right off the bat. Only one of everything means bridges are going to be especially irksome. I mean, look at this map. Look at this map. Look at this body of water. Now consider we can cross this body of water exactly twice. Seems like a problem. And on top of that, no destinations become circles sounds nice at first because circles are big and circles demand lots of attention. But also, circles run a lot of passengers. They run a lot of commuters. They run a lot of trips through them. And right off the bat, second house that spawns is a fucking yellow guy who needs the bridge. Nora, what? What do you want? My cat. My beautiful orange darling. Treasure of my life. Joyful presence in my everyday existence. What the fuck do you want? She won't tell me. She'll whine, but she won't tell me. Okay. All right, fine. Let me tell you what I did last night, because I think I did something wrong. And I don't know exactly where I erred. So here's my nightly itinerary. Well, not nightly, but here was my itinerary as it wound up happening for last night. We played Dragon Age Origins on Twitch, had a good time, made some progress in the plot, met some characters, made some friends, also met Sten, he seems like a shitbag. Played a rousing game of take a drink every time Dragon Age Origins crashes, which resulted in 4 drinks. Might turn out to be a light night if we continue playing this game in the future, but we got 4 drinks into, you know, you take a drink every time Dragon Age Origins crashes. And by drink, I mean sip. It's not like I had 4 cocktails or anything. So we played that. We finished Dragon Age Origins. Not finished, but, you know, we got done with the stream. Oh, good God. Oh, good God. I'm just looking at this. Okay. All right, fine. This blue guy is going to go down here. And that's going to be just fine. You're going to get a friend. You, red guys, fucking suck. I'm going to go with fucking suck. I can't even run. No, there's no point in running use guys anywhere different. You are just going to have to fucking deal with the horrible nightmare monstrosity that you have somehow created. Good work. Here, RIP 1B1R, 45 trips into the run. So we played Dragon Age Origins, and we had a rousing game of take a drink every time Dragon Age Origins crashes. And afterward, I hung out with some friends, played Overwatch, had a good time, went to bed around 11:30 maybe, and then proceeded to lie in bed for 7 hours, at which point I got up. And now I'm doing Good Morning Mini Motorways. I feel as though there may have been an error there. Something a person is supposed to do, that I ordinarily do, that did not happen. Can't quite put my finger on it. I'm sure it'll come to me. Yep. I'm also sure that I'll try to sneak in a couple of hours of it after Gimmim and before I have to do anything today. Because, well, the alternative is just going to work in my present mental state, which, not a good option. Not a good option. We don't want that, friends. Friends, we do not want that for ourselves, for our country. We don't want that. Anyway, these 2 yellow guys are going to swing down here into this double yellow plaza. It's not a double yellow plaza, and it probably won't be, but you know what I mean. Meanwhile, these 2 guys up here are going to wait and do basically fuck all nothing. I think basically fuck all nothing is the order of the day for those 2 yellows right there. So yeah, for whatever goddamn reason, and listen, if I knew, I would tell you, for whatever goddamn reason, I did not get a single lick of sleep last night, which, buddy, if given the option, I would not have made this choice. Let me tell you that. It's unpleasant. It is a subpar experience to be tired and want to sleep and do your normal bedtime ritual, including taking melatonin, and still not actually be able to sleep. It kind of stinks a little. All right, let's take 20 road tiles and figure out what we're doing vis-a-vis, this whole situation. I think we might have to blow everything up. Hold on. I think we might need to blow, maybe not everything, but at least most things. Many things are exploding. Okay. Ow. First thing we're going to do, well, not first thing we're going to do, but one of the first things we're going to do is run these 2 yellows right here down to this square. These 2 yellows up here are going on a trip. They're coming up this way, and then they're coming out that way, and they're joining with the blue house, and they're swinging out here and down here, and we're going to put a traffic light right here. We get one and exactly 1 traffic light. That's it. That's the one. You, red guys, are going to wait for your bridge to come back. Thank you. And we'll redraw that ever so slightly. Send you 2 up that way. So you 2 take the big, long, stupid road past the blue business, past the traffic light, over to here. You 2 just do the wiggly bridge bullshit.
Hear ye,
and then,
hear ye. Let the record show that this viewer was here first.
Trombone Dalek was here first. Good morning, Trombone Dalek. You should exterminate the woodwinds. That's a Doctor Who joke. I know that joke. You, red, can come over here, and you'll provide supplementary fuck you guy buddy for this guy over here. I have no idea what a supplementary fuck you guy buddy is. It sounds like something you'd find on Craigslist. It sounds like something a person would be hesitant to admit that they are into on Craigslist. But anyway, these light blue guys over here are going to run through this traffic light, past this light blue business, out this way. They're going to go all the way into the yellow neighborhood, just, because they can. And then they're going to come down here to this other blue house. That's right. Trombone Dalek is a Doctor Who joke combined with a music and band joke. I made both of those jokes. Hooray me! Exterminate all of the... Yeah, I made the joke. I'm not going to repeat the joke. Okay, well, we got greens. Greens need to get down this way. We can totally do that. This one's Ralph Nader. This one's... I can't think of another candidate who ran on a Green Party platform. Can we pretend that the Greens like AOC? Maybe the Greens do like AOC. More people should like AOC. Anyway, so here's a problem. Just as a for instance of a problem, what the fuck are we gonna do about this? This whole... Oh God. Okay. So in order to... I hate this level. I hate this map. I hate this challenge. I really hate this challenge. It's not having a good time. Any stink bugs left to exterminate? Not that we've seen. Not that we have seen so far. It's a very important word in that sentence, and that word is so far. So, what we do have to do is figure out a way to get red guys over to here without compromising the ability of red guys to get over to here, keeping in mind that we still only have 1 bridge. Fuck. I don't have a good answer. I really don't. Here's what we got. We're going to run this up along past here, and yes, I know that this creates a terrible nightmare intersection, but what the hell else do you want me to do? Meanwhile, along similar lines of just what the hell else am I supposed to do, we're gonna run these two purple guys right here. Yeah, you see this? You see where we're going with this? Matter of fact, let's make these three purple guys, but we'll get there. These three purple guys are going to swing down this way, hook into the red road, swing beneath the yellow business, and then hook up and around and into the thick of it. I have no idea how that works. It's entirely possible that it doesn't. I could just be making this all up. There's a greater than decent chance that this is all just a massive hallucination and a full, going on 26 hours of sleep deprivation is fucking with my brain. That would be bad. That would not be good. I made a big long candy cane. That's true. That's the thing that I did. There's a candy cane here. There's a big old wide candy cane here. I'm typically not a candy cane person because, to be honest, I'm typically not a peppermint person. But, you know, peppermint is fine. Many people enjoy peppermint greatly. Many people like peppermint patties. When they bite into a York peppermint patty, they get the sensation of eating a tasty treat. When I bite into a York peppermint patty, I retch. But that's neither here nor there. What's here is a yellow fucker. I can't have yellow fuckers in my life. What are we gonna do about this yellow fucker? What are we gonna do about this yellow fucker, guys? I don't know. Trombone Dalek, what am I supposed to do about this yellow fucker? Oh shit. Wait, hold on. Okay, I haven't started the timer yet. Trombone Dalek has redeemed no swearing. I'm very tired. Okay. We can do it. We can do it. I'm setting the timer. I'm not even on screen right now because it's morning, but you're gonna have to trust me here. I'm setting the timer for 10 minutes. Timer is set. If in the next 9 minutes and 54 seconds a profane word escapes the lips of the _Goog, I owe a gifted subscription to Trombone Dalek. Oh boy. All right, so we've got to get yellow individuals down here. That has to be priority one on account of business dying if answer no. So let's take you, point you south. There. We'll just divvy up the responsibility. That'll be fine. That'll be completely fine. And the reason it will be completely fine, you see, is that individuals is such a kind word to describe yellow. Well, I did have another word, Trombone Dalek, but someone limited my vocabulary. I've once had a much more expressive term for the Saffron Gang, but no. Instead, oh good God. Okay. Now we got to get blues up here. And that should be doable. That seems like an accomplishable task. That seems like a task that a group of people can set their minds to and see done. Observe. To wit. Here. Boom. It is done. We're going to kill all of this nonsense. This loudness noise. Here. Do that. Ow. Is saffron yellow? Maybe? I think so. That sounds right. How you doing, yellows? You seem doomed. If I had to give a one-word assessment in the next... Well, dang, it's only been 2.5 minutes. If I had to give a one-word assessment in the next 7 minutes and 28 seconds, it would be that the yellows are doomed. I might even upgrade that to freaking doomed. All right, let's run this red up over here. And these reds... Actually, let's not do that. Let's do this instead. So you blues and you reds come up here. You know what? Just for the heck of it, let's run you over. Am I out of road? No, I'm not out of road. I have plenty of road. Here. Reds can handle all of this. That seems fine. I don't see how that could possibly cause a problem to you. Trombone Dalek, do you see how that could possibly cause a problem? I don't. I think people who say this is a problem are exaggerating. I think they're lying. I think they have a vested interest in making that look like a problem when it actually isn't. Freaking doomed is 2 words, and I did say a one-word assessment. You know, you have a point. You have a point, Dalek. I'm going to go with kadoomed. That is my official assessment of the state of the yellow guys. They are kadoomed. Also, I can't draw straight lines right now, which would ordinarily be a problem, but was the skill really going to help me on Wordle today? Be honest now. It wasn't. Here. You know what? Let's murder everything more efficiently by putting a roundabout there. Yep. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put a roundabout here. We're going to do this and this and this. And we're going to run blue guys over to here and then down into there. And we're going to run red guys up this way and up and over and around and in like so. So they also go there, and you 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 go there. And everything's coming up Goog House. Yep. That's the plan. The roundabout that can't possibly kill anything because everything was already dying. All right, you, red guy, get up here. Be helpful. Be northerly helpful. You know, Trombone Dalek, if you were to subscribe to twitch.tv/the_Goog, you would receive no advertisements. I don't know why I'm mentioning this to Trombone Dalek. Trombone Dalek can't hear me because of the aforementioned advertisements. Anyway, these yellow guys are the ones who are going to collapse, actually. Good Lord, it has only been 6 minutes. This is fine. Are you going to be doomed? You're doomed. How about that? 797 commuters. And I bet that's still top half. I bet this was a terrible challenge for many people, not just me. 797 is top 5%. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Okay. Nobody did well. Nobody did well on today's daily challenge. With the possible 3 people in the world. This challenge has been live for 12 hours, and 3 people in the world have cracked 1,000. Wow. Wow. Okay. I feel a little bit better now. I beat Sam. I did not beat Bogsy. Let's bring in our most joyous acquaintance, Mr. Wordle. and try to figure out this dagged-gummed puzzle. It could be faint. That's a good word we never use. It is not faint. It is, in fact, none of the words that are in faint. Well, that's a shame. It can't be shame because there's an E in shame. It can't be shank because there's an N in shank. It could be many things, such as Cloud. He has a sword. He fights cactuars because he's bored. And so on. Do we know Wordle is a mister? I suppose not. It could be a miss. It could be a gender. It could be many things. Perhaps one should not default to assigning masculine pronouns and identifiers when anthropomorphizing inanimate objects, such as internet games that have been purchased by the New York Times. Just throwing that out there. Is a fair and good honest point. Now, what is this word? That is another fair and good and reasonable point, one would think. It could be, again, many things. It could be laugh. It could absolutely be laugh. It's not, but I have learned some valuable information. For instance, I found where the U goes. And we know that the L is not in the first two letters. So, what about swowl? That's so not a word. So incredibly not a word. And it can't be equal because we know there's no E. It can't be squall because that's not a word. I'm beginning to think that it doesn't end in UAL. Trombone Dalek notes that she doesn't know anyone who would assign masculine pronouns to inanimate objects purchased by the New York Times. Well, you have a fair point. You once again have a fair and good point. What in goodness's name is this freaking Wordle word? Honestly. Fuck. My timer finished. I am victorious once more. I'd say it is your death, but there is no E. And there is no U in the word death. So it could be my Deutheth. It's not a word. It's not a word. I sound like Theodore Seville mentioning what cards are wild. Deutheth. Deutheth wild. It's terrible. That's absolutely terrible, and I love it. Let's see if I get in trouble with YouTube for this title. So, there's no L. There's no, yeah, that's, okay. There are many reasons it wasn't Deutheth, Dalek. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I think it's not awful. That doesn't fit anything that we know. But I do think it starts with an A. So, it can't be a null. We know there's no N. It can't be a gull, because that's two words and a bird. It can't be many things. The question, of course, as always, is what is it? Which, listen, if I knew that, well, we wouldn't be here, would we? I think maybe I just need more information. What if I tried to pull together a 5-letter word using, well, I've already used A, E, I, O, and U, so it's going to be difficult. I might have to get cryptic, but that would only get me an R, Y, and P, because I already know there's no C and T. That's not great. If I'm wasting a guess, I can probably waste one better than that. Yeah, it can't be adult. We know there's no D. We know there's no T. It can't be audit, because that doesn't fit for a boatload of reasons. It can't be a bulp, on account of the minor problem that a bulp is not a word. It can't be abuela, because that is a 6-letter word that is not English. 2 good reasons. It can't be apu nahasapim pedawan, because that is more than 5 characters. Also, 2 words. Also, a racist caricature portrayed for decades by a white guy. And then they stopped, because someone pointed out that that was fucked up. Anyway, I had to stop and wonder if I was still under the no swearing rules. I'm not. I succeeded in the no swearing challenge. I am the greatest not swearing person in the history of not swearing. What is this goddamn motherfucking word? That is the question. The question before us right now. How married am I to the fact that this A is the first letter? Could it be... Well, it can't be that, because we know there's no O. Huh. And again, Ryula, not a word. Ryobi, tool brand, not a word. Also, they say Ryobi. I don't know why. Trying to figure out if it might be a plural of something. Well, it's not just going to be, like, it's not going to be a 4-letter noun with an S at the end of it. But, you know, Wordle is not above using, say, sheep or moose or foxes. It's not any of those things. But there's something that makes that X a word, right? Like, no. Alums would work, but it gets us a little bit more information. Actually, no, we know that the L is not the second letter, so yeah, I think it's a reasonable thought, but I don't think we're gonna go with it. What about we just try something? Tell me where the... Apparently that's not how you spell the word annul. Okay. Well, let's eliminate this word. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Hi, Nora. What do you have to say for yourself, Kat? Huh? You realize that I'm using you for entertainment right now. Yeah, and people can't even see you. So the only confirmation they have of your continued existence is your plaintive, desperate cries, which you're taking off of the table and going elsewhere with. Okay, fine. Is there a W? Are you saying that this is out of the usual? Oh, Wordle. Oh, Wordle. Why would you do this to me? How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes, but life goes on. Thank you, Trombone Dalek, for the help with the Wordle. I am sorry that you failed in your attempt to swindle me into... Where am I going with this? I succeeded in the challenge presented to me by Trombone Dalek, that being, don't fucking utter a goddamned curse word, you fucking shitmouth, for 10 whole fucking minutes. I did that thing. And then, Trombone Dalek helped me solve the Wordle. And hey, we got top 5% in the daily challenge, and that ain't nothing. Folks, later today, for those of you on YouTube, there will be a new episode of Mass Effect Andromeda, which is a wonderful video game. Or at least I'm having fun with it. Tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock Eastern, I'll be back with another edition of Good Morning Mini Motorways. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'm going to go try to get some sleep.